Hey everybody, and welcome to our class here at Purdue Global University on the Economics and the Environment, EM 305. I'm your professor, Christopher O'Howard. I wanted to take a minute and welcome each and every one of you guys to the class. My extended professor overview can be found in our introductory discussion board this week and in our announcement section this week if you want to learn more about me and the back history. So I have taught this class before several times here at Purdue Global, so it's an interesting class and it should be a fun class here over the course of the next several weeks. Our seminar, of course, guys, is coming Wednesday. Our seminars will be each and every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope to see everybody there in our seminars and hope to see everybody there the first week, because at the beginning of the first week's seminar, I will go through an extensive background and overview of the course and what I expect of the course and talk about the various different aspects of the course. Really quickly, guys, with some of the things we're looking at here, there are quizzes in each week, plus a midterm and final exam. So this is a class that's very heavily objective qualified. So there will be a quiz pretty much every single week of the class. There are some papers, they're not in every single week, so we do have some papers that will be due during the course of the next few weeks as well too. Discussion board, guys, remember that you have to post on the discussion boards. There are some weeks there will be multiple ones, some weeks will only be one of them. But one thing I want to point out to you is you must post on each and every discussion board to get your full credit. And number two, on each discussion board, you must post over the course of 3 separate days in order to get your full points as well too. So you cannot post on 2 days or 1 day and expect to get full credit. You have to post over the course of 3 separate days. It's an interesting topic this term, guys, the economics and the environment. What I like the best about the class is that it really shows us that environmental issues and the environment does not exist in a vacuum. In other words, we have to ask ourselves why are some decisions when it comes to environmental protection, environmental issues like the Paris Accords, the Kyoto Protocol, why they become so difficult for governments to, number one, sign on to them, or number two, enforce them and not just be a free rider to them. And this class really shows that. It shows how the economics and the environment are really interlocked. They're really interchangeable, because some of the factors we have to look in here, there's energy issues, there's societal issues, cultural issues, and predominantly there's economic issues. Environmental regulations and environmental protection, those things are going to have a cost to them. They're going to have a cost of how much money the state, being the government or the nation states, are going to have to pay to implement them. Number two, what are the economic impacts on businesses, especially those in states where the business is the main employer of a town or the main employer of the state? And what are going to be the impacts on those people living around those businesses? Will there be job losses? Will there be higher wages and costs for us as customers because we're having to pay for environmental issues, environmental protection that the company's going to have to pay for, and they'll pass on that to us as the customers. So there's a lot of interesting and great things about this class, guys, in terms of looking at in this kind of aspect. We're really going to try to interlock environmental and economic issues and show how you can't have one without the other. So it is a great topic. My office hours, guys, are on Tuesdays and Sundays from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time over in the instructor virtual office located on the left-hand side of the screen, and also by email. So if you need to reach me by email, please feel free to email me, guys. I'll respond to you guys as quickly as possible. With that, guys, I want you guys to have a great week. I hope to see everybody there Wednesday night in our first seminar. And like I said, if you need anything, guys, please feel free to contact me.